I should probably set it up so I can like set up my camera to record me while I record me recording myself. I think that'd be funny as shit. So, anyways, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another live edition of the Daily Delete. Um, Sorry it's a little late. I was at a horror movie convention all weekend, and boy, are my lips tired. It is fucking funny every time I say it. So, anyways, if you are new to this, what I do is I go through 13 years of Facebook posts, and calendar day by calendar day, I scroll through my memories, look at what I've done, make comments, and delete everything. Kind of like, I don't know the best way to describe it. I guess it was a combination of both getting sick and tired of Facebook. Are you trying to pet my head? Touch the Muppet hair. Touch the Muppet hair. So the main reason why I was doing this because one, I just want to get rid of Facebook, and I figured this is like the one final best way to do it. At the second time, I was kind of like inspired and influenced by Nathan and Markiplier when they were doing their Unis Honest thing, where they kind of had this um, YouTube channel page thing that only lasted for a whole year. So it's kind of like that. You know, it's like you do it a whole year and then you delete everything. But what I'm doing is I'm spending a whole year commenting on something, but then deleting all the original posts and content behind it. So it's like all you have left is that one memory of everything posted throughout the course of those years, each day for that day, every single time. I've done actually a pretty good job of this. It had this been like if I was a like, famous and like popular YouTube streamer, like I could be doing this full time, and I would never miss a day. But unfortunately, I got a life, so I have missed 4 or 5 over the course of the past 2 months, which isn't so bad. Honestly, dude, I thought I was gonna quit this after like 2 weeks, but I don't know, dude. Like here I am, here you are. So enough about me. What do you think about me? Let's go ahead and get the show started. I love saying that too because it's like if you don't say it right, you just sound like an asshole. I probably still sound like an asshole, but at least I think it's funny. All right, so this is me. This is my Facebook page, and let's just get into the fucking bones of it. All right, so 12 years ago today, I posted "is at work." Imagine that. Yeah, because duh, Jay, you fucking asshole, you work every day. I don't know. Like this is so I'm gonna act like tonight, like no one's ever watched this before and no one's had to deal with anything. So if you've been watching this on a regular basis, first off, thank you so much. But second of all, you're gonna hear me repeating a lot of dumb shit again because I'm trying to reintroduce the show because why the hell not? Um, so I don't know. If you've heard this shit before, just say something, whatever. Like we got you. I got you. Okay, so on this day 12 years ago is at work. Imagine that. The reason why it's spoken in third person is because the original posting system that Facebook had it in third person where it didn't say, "Hey, what are you thinking?" or "What are you doing?" or whatever. It said Jason Thompson is dot dot dot. Like I think it was a throwback from MySpace. I'm not sure. I mean, let's be honest. Like Facebook hasn't had an original idea in the 15 years it's been around. It just rips off other websites, and this was something they stole from MySpace. So now, when you look at it, and it's converted itself from third-person speech to first-person speech, none of this makes any sense anyway whatsoever. So it's like it's weird. So yeah. Anyways, I'm at work. Imagine that. Just like every other day, I'm at work, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back, blah blah blah. What is that? See where it's like the winky face? Like winky face smile? I don't is that a lizard tongue or a necktie? I feel like funny looking at it. If you guys know what that freaking emoji means, just please let me know. I know I understand it actually predates emojis by a few years, but help a brother out. 12 years ago today, I have earned the right to booze up and riot tonight. While yes, what is this? Sipping on gin and juice? Is that another Snoop Dogg reference? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. People. Wow. Okay. I really wish I knew what I did specifically, but that's what I get for vague booking. Which, by the way, like, you know, vague booking is a thing, I guess. And trust me, if you're in the process of vague booking all the time, take a look at your memories, scroll back all the way to the beginning and try again and look at it and tell me if the vague booking was worth it. Because believe me, it's not. Parting in such sweet sorrow. All right, that is a Shakespearean quote. That's great. Not sure what that was about. Again, once again, like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and my memory shot to shit. So whatever. 10 years ago today, got paint, made appointments, stop and drink coffee before sending out the rent check. Too much to do, not enough time to sneak in a nap. Nope. Mm-mm. Not what I was doing. If you notice here on, you'll see at the bottom, there's no likes, shares, or comments, which is weird because you just saw that people were interacting with me on a regular basis. Fucking cat. But like, so here we go. I made a comment, did whatever, and there's no likes, comments, or shares. And so, what did people talk? Did we have a discussion, or did Facebook just is it gone? Like, did Facebook delete this by accident? By accident, Facebook, or did no one ever see this and respond to it? Who knows? We don't know. So whatever, gone into the ethers, deleted forever. It's some sort of weird finality with that too. It's like kind of like having some sort of form of amnesia. No, you know, actually, it's more like it's more like volunteering for a lobotomy. We like, remember back at like at the end of February 9 years ago. Could you just like get rid of that shit? It was dumb. I was having car problems. I was really stressed out. I don't need that. What was that? That was a movie, right? I'm asking my lovely wife here, Shannon, because she's like my engineer co-host, like the off-the-shoulder commentator. Like she's like my Waldorf von Stratler. Um, so, what was with the movie with Jim Carrey and what's your nuts about him getting his memory deleted to forget about her? What was it? That's it. Yeah, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's kind of what this is like right here, kind of, right? Let's see. Cool story. 9 years ago today. Wow, I did a ton of work and the baby is asleep. Time to play game. Time to play game because 7:20 a.m. I can't type. What is this? Would you like to play a game, Hal? Yeah, thank you. So that's my mother. Look at there. She's saying, "Would you like to play a game, Hal?" She is 20 years. What are you doing? I'm like seeing a shadow in the background. I'm like, oh my god, there are ghosts. Whatever, it's fucking live. So it's funny enough. Like I'm a big movie nerd, and the reason why I'm a big movie nerd is because my parents were big movie nerds. But then she posts that thing and says, "Would you like to play a game, Hal?" It's like you just combined war games with 2010 Space Odyssey. Like what? Ugh. Anyways, so and people are making comments. Yeah, I got to play for 10 minutes. Great story. What? Oh, nice. All right, cool. Oh, my face. So let's see. All right, goodbye. Hold on. Let me try to block your body with my body. I'm not even like. It's not helping, bro. Ugh, whatever. Now you're in it. Are you really? How you getting views without sharing this? Like, you're bullying me in your TikTok chat. Nice. Get me that. Oh, kitty. The cat. Here you go. Hold on. Show's gone to shit. Whatever. Hold on. Let me fix this. Kitty. I swear to God, that cat fucking claws me up. I'm gonna pet it. Pet. Pet. It is pet. Yeah, that's all your cat wants to do is sleep all day. How is she mad about that? Not gonna be up and chase shit all night. Terrible. Good night. This live broadcast was brought to you by the cat. No one's watching it. It's fine. We're good. It's alright. Huh. Oh my god! So okay. Back to our show, which was already in progress. On this day, 9 years ago today, click like if you love tattoos. Yeah, no thanks, Facebook. That's how I ended up with herpes. The whole click if you things are like, dude. Now, Facebook was doing that thing where companies and businesses didn't know how to market on Facebook. They still don't know. And one of the things they're doing was like, click if you like this. Click if you like that. I don't, it's fucking, yeah, whatever. I should make an ad for some sort of business that says that. It's just click if you love tattoos, and then you do it. And it brings to a website and says, congrats, you've got gonorrhea. Okay. 8 years ago today, Sandy Hook, the deadliest school shooting in U.S. history? No. In 1890, the U.S. government shot and killed over 290 unarmed Indians at school, including over 200 women and children. Yeah, so I'm not going to dive into the rest of that fucking pro gun bullshit here because that's really not the fucking point. But the point is, like, yeah, yeah, don't think that the government is going to help you out solving or fixing a fucking atrocity in your life because the American government is responsible for half of the atrocities in your life. So yeah, no, so while Sandy Hook was indeed a deadly school shooting and it was fucking terrible and it never should have happened, like it was not the worst in history. No, no, you can thank the government for opening fire on a fucking school full of native kids and women. Oh, how quickly people forget. Right? It was well. That's one of those things they don't teach you about in school in America. Like you got an American history class, but it doesn't teach you American history. Like you because you know why? Because if like we all grew up knowing the sort of shit that our country is capable of and is willing to do, we would probably be disgusted and like rebel and but we don't. Don't rebel. Don't rise up. Just pay your taxes and shut up and watch TV. Like no, it's fucking terrible. Like, goddamn, dude. Like an entire generation of us did not know anything about the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombings of Black Wall Street. None of us did. Like, and we've all gone to school, and we've all gone to high school and college, and we've got a public education, and we've got libraries and the fucking internet at our fingertips. But we didn't know about Black Wall Street being destroyed by the American government because some white dude claimed that a black man raped a white woman, and 100,000 lives were fucking destroyed. But we didn't learn about any of that until The Watchmen on HBO. Like, what? Welcome to America. Ugh. Is that my rant for the day? I think that is. All right, that's cool. Get together on that. So the good news, hopefully enough of us are now aware that we it does not happen again. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of which, Tom Paine is quoted by me 8 years ago. When an old and distinguished person speaks to you, listen to him carefully and with respect, but do not believe him. Never put your trust in anything but your own intellect. Your elder, no matter whether he has gray hair or has lost his hair, no matter where he is a Nobel laureate, may be wrong. The world progresses year by year, century by century, and as the members of the younger generation find out what was wrong among the things that their elders said, so you must always be skeptical. Always think for yourself. And that would be a quote actually from Linus Paulding, who now technically, I guess, is old and distinguished. So whatever he just said, don't fucking listen to him. No, dude, no, definitely listen to everyone, but don't fucking question everything. Like, listen to everyone, question everything, because you're being lied to all the time. I don't mean stupid like space lizards from outer space. Tom Hanks is having sex with children in Greece, sort of fucking bullshit. I mean, yeah, it's just fuck. Hmm. Tune in for my next book, Exposing Hollywood, I guess. On this day 8 years ago, taking a break from painting alien ships for a few rounds of Dust 514. Where are my boys at? Dust 514, which has actually come up quite a few times because of my weird, unhealthy obsession with it for a short period of time, was a first person shooter that took place in the EVE Online universe. Basically, the idea was people would play EVE, which is an online space spreadsheet simulator where you create economies and mine planets and make tons of money and build a bunch of cool shit and start businesses, and then go out into the universe and like shoot lasers at each other and actually spend thousands of dollars on giant capital ships and then watch them get destroyed and then cry a lot, I guess, and build another one. And so you spend these millions of dollars creating a real and fake online ecosystem, economic system. And you do all that, but Dust 514 was like a first person shooter that was based off of that. And the idea was, yeah, free to play release. It was pretty good. So basically, you would play this first person shooter and you'd be running around in your little fucking space shooting your lasers, being all like pew pew at other people. And if you knew someone who was playing EVE Online, you could kind of like text them or chat them or whatnot and be like, dude, can you help me out here? And they would actually like drop you guns or weapons or supplies or tanks. Or if you really knew someone and you're like, I don't know, stuck in a building shooting at a bunch of dudes as they're shooting at you, you could actually make a text, and then a spaceship would warp in and then do a orbitable bombardment and destroy the entire city. Like that was the plan for the game. And dude, that would just fucking sounded amazing, right? Amazing. But no one played it. It was fun while it lasted. It was so weird. I like dumped up into this like ninja build. I had this character. Like you're supposed to run around and like shoot at each other with lasers and throw grenades and all that dumb shit. But like I actually built myself up to be like stealthy, covered in shields, and I had a knife. And I would just like run through cities with a knife and just stab battalions of people. It's like now apparently that's a thing in Call of Duty, but back then everyone just called me a lunatic. They also called me the F word and the N word and would like scream at me. Anyways, on this day 8 years ago, someone should make a deployment simulator 2013 where you spend most of the time sweeping sand out of a goddamn tent and getting chewed out by the sergeant. Occasionally, you go out on a patrol, which involves hours of walking around and nothing happening. Roughly once every few hundred hours of playtime, you get ambushed. There's a loud explosion, which has a random chance to just outright kill you. If you die, you must purchase a new CD key before the game allows you to start the campaign again. If you survive the initial IED blast, then you get to spend several hours crawling around, tending to wounded comrades, shooting out at wherever anyone thinks the enemies generally are. If you're really lucky, you might actually see a handful of actual insurgents over the course of the entire game. After a couple hours of rises and falls in the action, you eventually advance to where you think the enemy was and see a few puddles of blood. You and your squad members argue about how many insurgents probably got killed, but since they carry the bodies away with them, you don't really know for sure. After a couple thousand hours of playtime, you get to come back home. After arriving back home, you get to discover that your wife cheated on you. You get to spend the next several hundred hours working your way through a divorce proceeding, trying to get your health benefits to actually come through and wondering whether those nightmares are a sign of PTSD or just normal part of readjustment. That should cause everyone to shut the fuck up about how terrible it is that Unreal Tournament doesn't feature realistic magazine mechanics. Yeah, so Call of Duty, put that in there, huh? Michael's here. DLC Season Pass, 1995. You get redeployed to do the exact same thing with no new content. Yeah. You know, 8 years ago. And here we are now, doing power slides into the action with machine guns and rocket launchers on their backs. Ooh, look at that. That's cute. There's a profile picture. I do update them every once in a while, so here's what one of them looks like. It is a monkey wearing a doll head. Yeah, isn't that great? That's me in a nutshell. Well, I mean, not really. Like me in a nutshell would be more like help, help, how do I get into this nutshell? I'm so sorry. Thank you for the pity laugh right there. No, it was good. It was good. It helped me felt like I feel like I can keep going. It's been 20 minutes. Can I end it now? Okay. Anyways, 7 years ago, want to watch Kate play Elder Scrolls Online? Check it out on Twitch, twitch.tv/crowface. Tell her to fight a giant. Um, Yankee down. It was good. It was actually a fun game. The game still exists, so it's still fun, I guess, to some people. 7 years ago today, here is the quote of the night. I don't remember anything about who or what or why, but it says, "Pity is not respect. Offer justice, not charity." Solid words. Solid words, but, deleted. 6 years ago today, I do have a few errands to run, but I think I don't want to do a damn thing today. What says, "Oh, come on, I hate missing out. How long before it's edited?" I don't know what that's in response to. So this was one of those situations where either Facebook deleted content or someone made comments and then banned me, and then the stuff got deleted. I don't know. Let's see. 6 years ago today, I was over at the Varner's Restaurant and Tavern. I've been over there in Smyrna a few times. It was actually not so bad. I dig it. Um, it says, "All you can eat oysters. Can't I just have all you can eat drink PBR instead?" Dude, if I had a bar, I would probably do that. I would find like the cheapest, swilliest fucking beer. I'd just be like, "Yeah, all you can drink beers all night long." Probably a law against that though, because I don't care who the hell you are, or how powerful you think you are as a drinker. Like, if you're gonna sit down and say, "I'm gonna drink beer until you run out," and you show up at dinner time, you're only gonna get through maybe a case of beer before the night is done. Like, that's it. Like a case of beer is like $11. Like, I think I would just pay that just to watch people try to drink their weight in PBR and then like trying to get home. Dude, I'd have like Uber on speed dial. I would have super overpriced like onion rings just to make up for it. Be like, "Oh yeah, man, you just showed up and you've been here since opening and you've been drinking like all you can drink PBRs. Would you like an $84 snack platter?" Uh, that's that's a great idea. Like lobster bisque. Hey, would you like a lobster bisque? Just kidding. It's a seafood platter. It's got a snow crab on it. Just fucking eat it. Whatever, you're drunk. All right. Anyways, so that's cool story. Funny stuff. Just got deleted for saying Gigi Allen was more talented than douchebag Daryl, whatever, from Pantera. I don't know what even ended up on starting that or whatever, but uh, you're stupid or wrong, but got deleted. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So great story. I don't even know who it was who deleted me. I'm not even concerned about it. I am concerned, however, about the redneck woman who's posting minion stickers in the comments. Like, when did minions become like the spokesperson for like backwoods conservatives? Like, you ever notice all those weird pro Trump memes that have minions on them? Like, ugh. So yeah, I guess that had something to do with something I was doing over at Varner's that night. Because like, here's another post, and this was definitely at Varner's. I recognize it. So I guess maybe I turned to someone at the bar and said something about Gigi Allen. I don't know. Anyways, Team Ronda Rousey tonight. More psyched for this than the Super Bowl. It was Ronda Rousey versus Kat Zingaro, if I remember correctly. Uh, yeah. Okay, here it is. Ronda Rousey won the match in 14 seconds. I'm not a sports dude at all. Like, I watch a little bit of hockey or curling or some Canadian ice sport, but Outside of that, like the only sport I watch on the regular is women's MMA, and even then, it's like I don't watch it to like wager, or place bets, or anything. I think I watch women's MMA just to become a better lover. Really, that's it. 5 years ago today, uh, David Wolfe. I've mentioned him a few times in my program. I talk about how he's a goddamn lunatic. Check out this latest quote from him. Arthritis has to do with gravity, which is a toxin. And as soon as you get upside down, you take gravity, a toxin, and you turn it into medicine. Quote from him from the longevity intensive from 2012. Like, dude, yeah, just like hang upside down and you'll become younger again. And the fucked up thing about it is like this dude says the weirdest fucking shit. Like, chocolate is an octave of the sun, and then people eat that shit up. Like, what? Uh see, I'd love to click on the link and talk more about it, but it's late and I want to go to bed. I don't want to fall into that rabbit hole and start talking about how fucking insane David Wolfe is. Hopefully, people don't really listen to him or pay attention to him anymore, but I don't know. I feel like if I went to his Facebook page right now, he'd still have like a fucking 100,000 followers. Meanwhile, I got like 50. I ain't mad. On this day 5 years ago, woke up feeling pretty good. Lasted about 5 minutes and going back to bed. Someone wake me up when it's Tuesday. Um, yeah, that happens sometimes. You know what, dude? Like, and if you have a day that's that bad, you know what? Just do it. Just call out of work. Say you have diarrhea. Just go back to bed. You're like, ugh. And it's usually on Mondays, but don't make a habit of it because you make a habit of it, you're never gonna get anything done. But there's some mornings, dude, you wake up and like you get out of bed and like I don't know, you step in cat vomit, like when you get out of the shower. You know what? Like reboot the day, just go back to bed, curl up with a book, drink some tea, listen to the Smiths. I don't know, sort it out, go get it. Anyways, on this day 5 years ago, Jeffrey Henderson has added a photo of me and a bunch of other buddies here. This is a rap photo. What? Oh yeah, he did him. So this was a rap photo of a concept trailer we did for a film called Raised by Wolves. I think it was Black Cinema Project. I can't really remember the showrunners behind it, but it was about a bunch of girls who were living together in a house and they get an eviction notice and they don't have a way to make money. So they go ahead and start doing home invasions. I'm not sure what else had to do with it. The woman wrote the script and wanted to write a pilot, and she never written or produced anything before. And while the subject or concept or whatever is pretty good, I think when we were sitting and talking to her about the first season, I think by episode 3 there was a helicopter chase. So I was like, "What? Okay, good story, good fun." And it's like, dude, take it from me. If you're gonna write a movie you can afford. And dude, if it's your first movie, you cannot afford a helicopter chase. I mean, unless you want to use like miniatures, and then it's gonna cost you money. You know, not everyone can make fucking war movies in Uganda. Um, 5 years ago, Oscar Wilde, "To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist." True story. Believe it. Yep. Look at that. 14 likes, 2 shares. Good job, guys. You know, every once in a while you can polish a turd, I guess. Which is funny mentioning polish a turd and Oscar Wilde in the same post. All right. What is this? What? Oh. In the middle of the night, I woke up and it hit me. Obama. I mean, the guy's already a lame duck, so why wait? Picking me right after to play Obama, that was the challenge. I mean, who is Obama really? We don't know. We never got his transcripts, and they say he kind of believed. So I needed someone who could dive in and really become Barack Obama. Turns out the answer is right in front of me all along. Daniel Day-Lewis. He becomes his character. Hawkeye from Last Mohicans,
Bill the Butcher from Gangs in New York and Abraham Lincoln in Lincoln. You know what? He nailed it. Was it hard playing Obama? I'll be honest, yeah, it was. His accent took a while. Hello, Ohio. Hello, Ohio. I love you back. Look, look. Let me be clear about this. The cosmetics were challenging. I mean, you wouldn't believe how long it takes to put these ears on. I don't know how he walks around with these. But once we had Daniel to play Obama, we had to cast the rest of the team. And I think we've got some pretty terrific performances. Working with a legend like Daniel is intimidating. But he makes everyone better. You know, without him, I never could have played Joe Biden. Literally. I'm Joe Biden. The hardest part, trying to understand his motivations. Why did he pursue healthcare first? What makes him tick? Why doesn't he get mad? If I were him, I'd be mad all the time. But I'm not him. I'm Daniel Day-Lewis.
So I guess like everyone's in on the joke, and it's really fucking funny. And this was 5 years ago, but I feel like if I posted this in the right political Facebook pages right now, people would lose their fucking gourds and be like, "Oh my god, Steven Spielberg tried to cast like that's incredible." I know. I'm not even gonna get into it. Let's just keep moving. Oh, sweet. Look at this. The Queen of Shitty Robots. Yeah, she's actually really funny. We'll watch this again. The more we can watch and the less I talk, the better. I think at this point, right? Cool. Okay. The Queen of Shitty Robots.
I've been building robots for 2 years now, and I think what I really like about them is just that they're very easy to control. That makes me sound like a terrible person. The reason I started building robots was because I actually wanted to automate some parts of my life. But then I kind of realized that the over the top solutions were way more fun to build than the actually useful solutions. So I just kind of went with that. A lot of people think that I'm an engineer, but I'm actually not. And that's actually one of the things that I really want to tell people that you don't need to be an engineer to be an inventor. My favorite project that I've ever built is probably my latest one, which is an applause machine. It just always makes you feel so appreciated.
Yeah, I need an applause machine. That'd be amazing. Pretty good. Please tell me I got like five more of these going on. 5 years ago today, two cavemen in a cave painting. One of the first instances of art as an actual thing and concept existing in the history of mankind. And there he is, one caveman painting a picture of a horse on a cave wall, and another caveman is looking at it and goes, "Cool meme." Yep, and that's the internet for you. Let's see. Oh, 5 years ago, here, look at this, updating my Facebook cover, which is great. I love Facebook covers. They don't get enough attention. And dude, honestly, like I don't think they do. Think about it this way: like you're on Facebook all day long, right? And you're like checking out pages and you're scrolling through and you're looking at people and stuff like that. How often do you look at a person's Facebook cover? Do you? What's the last time you've actually looked at someone's profile and checked out their Facebook cover to see what they're about? I feel like the average user doesn't, you know. Just like the average user, I don't think when they get a friend request, they actually look at the person. They just click accept because they get Facebook coins or something if they have 5,000 friends. Where are my Facebook coins? Ugh, all right, well, delete post. Delete. Cool, let's see. 4 years ago, true story. You, why do I feel terrible? And your body says coffee is not a vegetable or not a meal. Eat a vegetable. Sleep. Guess we'll never go. I guess we'll never know. Oh my God. Yeah, that's about right. Hashtag nicotine meal replacement. See, everyone knows. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. Eat a meal, eat a vegetable, sleep, drink some water. Like, you can't live off of nicotine and caffeine forever. You can in your 20s, but not when you're like 30, 35. Figure it out. 4 years ago today, I made a post. It says, "Word of caution: if a man destroys your things, he's showing you how he wants to destroy you." Hashtag real talk. Hashtag dating advice. Hashtag know the signs. True story. If you're dating some dude and he fucking punches the drywall, you know what? He just wants to punch you, bro. Like, come on. Don't put up with that shit. First second time a guy does that, be like, I'm out. Fucking second time. No, the first time. Dude like punches the wall and leaves a hole in it, like, dude, that's it. Like, find a new roommate. Don't do it. Oh. Oh, someone made a comment. I didn't even see it here. I'm sorry. Over here on Twitch, Hayden Long 1302 says, "I like your glasses." So yeah, thank you. These are actually known in the industry as serial killer glasses. Did you know that's a thing? Okay, no, that's not really a thing, but you know what? I'm gonna keep fucking saying it's a thing until it becomes a thing. Because look, no, see, like serial killers, like John Wayne Gacy, I think wore these. The dude from the Michael Douglas from Falling Down, he wore these. Richard Ramirez, I'm sure he did. What other serial killers wore these? Richie Gecko from Dusk Till Dawn, the TV show. Oh no, Jeffrey Dahmer wore those big crazy like aviators with the extra bar on them. Like, so Jeffrey Dahmer wore the sort of glasses that you get, or at least used to get when you would join in the military. So okay, I don't know how I know this shit because I was never really in the military, but because of my firearms life, like I know more about the military than some military people do. And like, so as a sidebar here, when you sign up for the military and you join and you go in, they take your glasses and they send you to the eye doctor and they get your prescription, and then you don't get your glasses back. They give you brand new glasses, but they're always the same general issue glasses and lenses. Like, that's why it's called GI Joe, because it's General Issue Joe, right? But they're like these fucking ugly, ridiculous, terrible fucking glasses, and like they're so bad it's so ugly. They're actually called BCGs, which is military nomenclature for birth control glasses. Because if you're wearing these, it's just as good as wearing a condom. Like, you are not breeding. So, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer, that was his frames of choice. Like, dude, so if the dude gets out of the military and he's still wearing those fucking frames, with like after he's left the service and it's been a month and he's still wearing those fucking frames, he's probably eating Asian dudes. Like, that's probably what's going on. Ugh. Is it? I'm so glad that Shannon is here to fucking let me know. Like, she's like in the back, like, wait, like, speaking of me choking black men, here is a picture. No. Okay, I could do this. Oh, so valid, absolutely, because I could do that. So no, actually, this is valid because here is me, actually putting a black man into a chokehold on the hood of a cop car because I was portraying your typical cop, where I was harassing a black man. This was for an episode of the TV show called Blue Collar Hustle, and this was a black cinema project TV series done by Alonge Hayes. Hawes, I'm sorry. And basically, it was a very positive view about a bunch of black men trying to become successful in Atlanta. And this specific scene was a flashback where one of the kids got harassed just for being the wrong skin color in the wrong part of town. Um, I do not like that it happens. I really wish it would fucking end, but sometimes the only way to actually try to teach people that this sort of thing happens is by recreating it so that you could see it. This was 4 years ago where we did the scene where I chased the kid down and I or throw him on the cop car and whatnot. But like, dude, it got worse. It's gotten worse. It's gotten way worse. Like at 40, this was before, I think, before the Black Lives Matter thing started. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if you saw like the Black Lives Matter thing start off and you were shocked, that meant you weren't paying attention because, dude, this shit's been going on for 100 years. Very terrible. Anyway, so the show was finished and done, and it went on to win multiple awards across the world. Most notably, it won awards for showing the black experience in a positive light, where young black men weren't just considered thugs and rappers and fucking smoking pot and smacking bitches or whatever. Like these were, they were shown as great men trying to do great things for themselves and their families. And I don't know. I really can't praise the project enough. I know I've done a lot of really cool things in film and video over the course of the years, but this is probably one of the things that I am like the most proud of was that I was able to be a part of a project that shined a positive light on a section of our populace here in America that is always shown to just look shitty. So I like to think I kind of helped change people's minds a little bit. You know, both honored and blessed about the whole thing. Did I recover from the whole thing? Kind of came back from it. Okay, cool, awesome. So 4 years ago today, walk alone. Be willing to walk alone. Many who started with you won't finish with you. Cool story, bro. I hope that's a square picture of a lion with a bunch of stuff and um, things. I guess if you want to follow up on that, you can go to Instagram. Kim Culpepper says, I don't know. They always usually finish with me. LOL. Yeah, cool story. uh, if I hadn't already hit the 42-minute mark, I might have spent another 10 minutes talking about the fun irony behind that. But I ain't. Um, Moving on. Let's see. Your most loved photo of 2017. Jason, this photo was from 4 years ago today. Was your most loved that year? We thought you'd like to look back on it. Maggots, Michael. You're eating maggots. It says, with a cute little smiley sun thing. Most loved picture? How loved was it? 32 reactions to it. Wow. So this was back in February 20th, 2017. You know, it's really weird because it's like Facebook randomly sends you a message that says, "Hey, check out this post you made. It's got like X amount of likes," but it's not like consistent. There's not like you can't at any point go into a dashboard and say, "Hey, what's my most liked image? What's my most angried image? What's my most shared image?" It's kind of like it just randomly chooses shit to send to you and says, "Hey, share this." So I don't know. Um, Obviously, this was a um, meme based off of the Lost Boys movie, which is one of the best movies ever. I say this 3 times a day. That's cool. Yeah, bunch of comments, bunch of loves. My really like, what year was this? 2017, and my most loved image only had like 30 heart reactions. What am I doing wrong? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm deleting this stuff anyway. I don't even have to delete that because it's not even posted. It's just kind of shared. Like, hey, here we are. Oh, all right. So that's it. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. The few things I hate doing in broadcasts are yawning, drinking, and eating, and I seem to manage to do that every time I do a broadcast. So I guess we are good to go, and we are done. So please enjoy this not only an extra special live broadcast, but also a late night broadcast and also a slightly longer broadcast because these are usually only half an hour. But because I went off on a few rants, this ended up being about 45 minutes. So thank you so much for tuning in. Check out tomorrow where I do exactly the same, just with slightly different content. And yeah, here we go. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, follow, and obey. Um, the official sponsor of today's broadcast was Miller Lite. Good job, guys. Oh, they're not really officially sponsors. I was lying. I'm sorry. God, please send lawyers. Send lawyers monies and guns. I hope so. They're gonna send a lawsuit, and by the time the letter gets to me, my Facebook will be deleted. Yeah, that's true. That's right. This is all a big nothing. But you know what? My final day of the Daily Delete broadcast, I will actually explain to you what's really happening. But until then, let's just go with this and pretend that like I'm going through this and deleting it day by day, and you'll never see it ever again. So, and once again, thank you to my lovely wife. She's amazing. She's great. She knows when I'm being funny. She knows when I'm being too funny, and she likes to mention it to me. It's good. It's nice. We're about to get in loop. She knows when to call the. We got the lawyer on speed dial, so shit gets wacky. She knows who to call. Anyways, we're good. It's late. Good night. I'd say normally I end this by telling you guys, hey, it's nice out. Go outside to play, but no, dude, it's like it's late. Go to bed.